It is sacrosanct and imperative to defend justice at all times, no matter whose ox is God. Welcome this day, Biafrans, to this wonderful channel for the propagation of the liberation of the Biafran people. It is my most humble duty to welcome you this morning, and I want to beg you, most lovely Biafrans, that if you are a new person to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. If you are a returning subscriber, kindly also do so. If you are an already existing member, subscriber of this wonderful channel, kindly click the like button. Drop your comments, as this would help us continually serve you. And also, if you are moved, if you are touched, if your spirit is led to support and to help this channel, kindly donate super chats to us. You can look at any of our videos where you see the thanks underneath the video. You can click on it and give us super chat as your spirit leads. We want to inform Biafrans and inform everybody that supports freedom, and most especially Biafrans, that as the liberation of Biafra is going on, that you must do something for the Biafran people. If you are not part of the member of cabinet of the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile, you should be a supporting member, a financial supporting member of the movement. If you are not a financial supporting member of the movement, you should be in the media like we are today, propagating the good news and disseminating information, right and correct information to the Biafran people. If you are not doing that, you should be on ground as the men on ground defending the land of Biafra. If you are not doing this, you should also be as a common citizen of the Biafran people who will take orders and act on the orders of the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Just as when we say sit at home, you should obey these orders as your own contribution for the liberation of Biafra. Today we will be discussing on the need to defend justice and fairness. I would want all of you and every one of us under the sound of my voice to watch this video clip.
Take us on us like they are taking us. We came for a peaceful protest. Guys, can you see my face? This guy is literally true. Take us on us like
Now, from this video, the lady was crying and was lamenting how they were tear gassed by the police. Because they went out for a peaceful protest. They were not armed, they were not wielding any machete, they were not wielding guns, they were not wielding anything. They just went out for a peaceful protest and they were tear gassed. Now, we have told you times without number how this zoo, police, army, and military would always harass innocent, defenseless citizens. Even when they want to legitimately demand for their rights, they would be denied of such rights. Now, know it today that as a Nigerian or as a zoo indigene, you do not have any rights whatsoever. You are allowed to enjoy whatever privileges as the government deems fit. If they today deem fit that you must not live in the land of the living, you will be barred. You will be oofed with immediate effect. This is the condition of the zoo country today. And this dates back, this evil, acts, these atrocities is being given credence to because of what has happened in the past. When we continue to tell people, fight for justice, they think it is a joke. They think it is, if it happens in the southeast or if it happens to the people of the Biafran region, nobody should speak about it. Then if it happens to people of other regions, justice should occur. Now, remember when we say justice for one is justice for all. Injustice meted against one is injustice meted against all. If this slogan is not what you work with, then you are getting it all wrong. Because that person who you have failed to defend his or her rights, will tomorrow one of you will be affected and nobody will be there to defend your right. Or the ill treatment that was meted upon such person you have ignored in the past would be meted on your own person, and you would have nobody to join you to demand for justice. This is the case of what we have today. Nnamdi Kanu is in the DSS dungeon. He is not supposed to be in DSS facility for over 2 years now. It is either his case was settled and he is convicted of that crime and sent to prison, or he is let free and go back to his normal ways of life. DSS facility is not a holding facility. It's not a prison, it's not a correctional center. But Nnamdi Kanu got justice and was released and was freed by the courts. Different courts. Nobody said anything. Even some Biafrans, even some people came out to say that Nnamdi Kanu should be held until elections are over. Can you imagine the mentality and the stupidity of some persons? That a man who was granted freedom should be left in that custody until after the elections, because they felt he will disrupt the election or the chances of some persons or their preferred, aspirant to win the election. Now the election has come and gone. This young man called Mohbad, a young musician, a young enterprising musician, has been oofed, has been bite. Now it is believed that his revitalizing was not genuine. It was not as a natural cause. It was as a result of evil acts and atrocities by some other persons, and people are now shouting and demanding for justice. The same justice that you did not demand for Nnamdi Kanu, you are trying today to demand for the same justice. And the Nigerian police and military have started their normal way of life. The same thing you are experiencing today that they are doing to you, they are tear-gassing you for just demanding for justice, for coming out to say that this is injustice meted against this young man and it must stop and justice must be served. The same thing that you are experiencing today is the same thing the people of Biafra experienced many years and are still experiencing up to today. Many years ago, people were flying flags of Biafra and demanding for Biafra without guns, without sticks, without nothing, just flags. And they were shot at and they were died, they were poofed in a most gruesome manner and way. Nobody said anything. All of you kept mute and kept silent. And today you want to demand for justice, and you think the same evil that was meted on the people of Biafra will not be the same thing that will be done to you. Remember, I will always say, injustice done to one is injustice done to all. You have failed to defend justice when it was the case of the Biafran people. You have failed to defend justice when injustice was meted on the people of Biafra. Today you want for justice to be done for you because you feel you are a different type of species, because you feel that justice is better served on you than the Biafran people. That is not possible. You people are going to experience what the Biafran people have been experiencing for many years, and you kept quiet all this while. If you truly want justice, stand up today and fight for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. When we start from releasing Nnamdi Kanu, we can then move on to justice for all. We can then move for justice for all. This is what I want to share today. This is what we want to let the people know today, that injustice to all, to injustice to one is injustice to all, and people needs to wake up and fight for justice. Thank you as you have listened this far. If you want to support this channel, kindly click on the thanks button and you are going to see a way to give us super chat, and that will help us grow this channel and bring more information to you. Thank you so much, as we appreciate your help.
Amen. We are good to go. Good to go, good to go now, Ajwaya.
We are good to go, no?
Ajwaya.
Don't get them the balloon.
Say.